Alright, so it seems like two tables are created. It took a little bit longer just because usually it should take less than a minute, but this time it took a little bit longer, probably 3 minutes or so, I guess. So let's just open up a single table, customers tables, and we'll start inserting data into it. Now, let's add some more data into the customers table. Okay. So just click on create item and you can insert a customer ID as one and customer name is Tom. Okay. Click save. Again, enter something, create an item. Let's enter at least like 10 records, right? Tom, Don, create item, create item. Number 4, Monique, create item. Number 5 as Monica. And let's just do like 5 more. So number 6 is Ben. Number 7 is ISO. It does take some time for it to insert data. Number 8 is Mikias. Number 9 U Uline. Okay. And number 10. So this is the last record that we will insert. And I'll just put my name, Shinton. So we will have total 10 records so far inserted into this database, right? Now, let's just learn some more things about this particular table that is created inside your DynamoDB. Right now, there is no CloudWatch alert is been set up for this table. That's number one. The table details are table name is customers, table primary key is customer ID, table sorting key is customer name. Time to leave attribute, I'm gonna go over that later, manage TTL. Table status is active. Creation date is on April 16th, 11:45 a.m. UTC 4. That means Eastern time zone. Provision read capacity is 5. Provision write capacity is also 5. The storage size is almost 0 bytes. The region is US East and the resource name is this. So that's what you created so far 10 records into this field right now. Okay. Let's look at what we have so far in this table. Okay. So this is the data we have on the customer table. Go to the metrics. This shows what is a read capacity in last 1 hour for your table. Okay. This shows a throld read request for scan query batch get. This shows the write capacity, how many records you are writing to this table. This shows the latency. So now as you notice, even with the DynamoDB table, you have all the CloudWatch that is configured for you. Okay? Put latency, get latency, scan latency, as well as query latency. So you have all these details. You can track it for this particular table as well. Okay. You have get records, and whenever we run the query on this table, you will notice how all the graphs are changing. We will first even insert couple of more fields, and then we will write a query to see how we can see all the charts that's being updated. This is all the system errors chart, user error, and then this is a query return count on an average, as well as this one is scan return item count. Okay, so these are all your CloudWatch metrics that's available for you. If you want to view for last 3 hours, what you can do is just select last 3 hours and click on refresh. It will show you the data for last 3 hours. Okay. Now this one is, let's just go ahead and create alarm right now. We'll just select the topic, create an email or create an email alert with the new SNS topic. Select that. SNS topic name is SQL or customer table notification. Okay. Email is just say xyzw@gmail.com. Consumer read capacity or consumer write capacity, when you write more than 5 records per second for at least 3 consecutive 5 minutes, then trigger this alert and send out an email to this email address. So when you write 5 average units per second for 3 consecutive 5 minutes, then trigger this alert. So just go ahead and create it. Right now it shows as insufficient data. Okay, this is just the basic alarm that got created by default. Send the SNS topic is DynamoDB. When the consumer read capacity is greater than 4 or equal to 4 for at least 5 consecutive period for of 1 minute. So for each minute, when this read goes above 4, then trigger this alert. Now let's go to the capacity. When you go for a read capacity, let's just do 15. Or if you just mention, I want 200 capacity limit unit, then you will notice how the price is changing. Okay. So you can also estimate your capacity item read per second is, let's say, 5. Item write per second is, for example, 1, or read per second is 1000. So you will notice average item size is maybe 15 KB, or let's say 100 KB. So average item price is 100 KB. Item read per second is 1000, eventually consistent or strongly consistent, or eventually. Item writes per second, that means you are writing one item per second and reading 1000 items per second. So read capacity is going to be 12,500 because you have eventually consistent. If you pick strongly, then it's going to go up to 25,000. And your write capacity is 100. Your estimated cost per table is going to be this much. But it will adjust all the load and everything automatically for you. For now, I'm not gonna change any of this because it will be a crazy amount of charge. So I'm just gonna keep it default the way I have. 5 read capacity and 5 write capacity, and I will not change anything else. Okay, so just click on save. This is a default anyway, so we don't need to update anything. Go to the indexes. Now here you can do exactly same thing as you can do it in your normal table. So you can go ahead and create an index, right? And you can specify the index name. Okay. string name, or this is a customer name, just click create index. So now your index is also created for you on this table. Okay. I will just go ahead and delete this one for now, as let's just learn the basic things about. So it's still getting created. Your resource is in use. So we just have to wait for a few more minutes. Let's just see if the index got created or not. It's still creating it. It seems like it is created now. Let's just make sure. Yep. It is create. It's still creating right now, as you can see the status. All right, let's go ahead and add one more item in the meantime that is getting created. So go ahead and create an item and just click on plus sign. So you want to insert something like a string. You want to name it as customer underscore address 1. You want to add one more customer underscore address 2. You want to add one more uh, customer underscore address 3. You want to add a zip code, so just click on number, zip code. Then you want to enter a state, then you want to enter a city. That's it. So now you have customer ID, name, address, city, state, zip. I don't want this customer address 3, so just go ahead and delete it. Okay. Now let's just enter one more record. Customer record is this 11. Customer name is Yasin. Customer address is 4332 Sander Street. I will just keep this as apartment number 201. Zip code is 45454. The state is Georgia. City is Dunwoody. Just for example, just the sample records, right? And you can just click on save. So you will notice all the records are created for you now. You can also edit the existing records if you want to start inserting into this one. You can just go ahead and do that too. You can insert a city, you can insert the rest of the things as well, depending upon your requirement, right? So now you have created or updated the table with city, state, and just drag and drop like this so you can see more columns like this one, right? Customer name, customer city, state, zip, etc., etc. Okay. Now let's check out our indexing. It seems like it's almost getting done. It is active. So now your customer name index is created for this table as well. Okay, so this is your table data. That's how it looks right now. And you can go and try to query it as well.